So hello and welcome back to another coin video. In today's video we're looking at Spanish 5 peseta coins on UMRD coins and banknotes. So the identifying feature of this coin is that it is a small aluminium bronze coin. It's about 88% copper. So most of it's copper. There's nickel, 5% aluminium, 1% iron, and 0.6% manganese. So that's an aluminium bronze coin because most of it's aluminium, and well, you could call it aluminium nickel bronze. Ta-da! And in this episode, I have all the coins that they issued in this denomination. I don't have all the dates because the common coins down below are the coins they issued over the longest period. The commemorative coins at the top are only single year issues, but they do come in some varieties. So in 1989, they changed the 5 pesos from a larger coin. So here we have the copper nickel larger coin, the coat of arms. They change it to a smaller aluminium bronze coin. Now the exchange rate at the time is about, I think roughly 80 pesos equals $1 Australian. So this one's about 6 or 7 cents. So it had a low value even for the date of this one is 1984. So the first coin had the initials of Juan Carlos I. So you have a J, you have a C, and 1. And you've got the name of the country, España. So Spain, and the date. And the date, like normal coins, changes. And the fonts also changed a little bit as well. On the reverse side, so this is the generic side, just has the denomination. Has a yacht, so it has 3 sails. So there's a boat there, pesetas, and just the Madrid mint mark. Now, the mintage of these coins is quite high. None of them go under 100 million. So these coins are going to be pretty common for hundreds, even thousands of years into the future. So, like all modern coins, they're going to be pretty common. And here's another common coin. So this is a Central African 25 francs. 2006, frozen date to 2019, so pretty common. We're getting a bit off topic there. So what you need to do is you need to look for any varieties or errors with this coin, and these coins, they're only a few dollars in this grade because people just like to collect them. So in the 2000s, you can see, and this goes with a lot of the other dates, we have a wide rim here and a narrow rim. So there must have been something going on with the Spanish mint that causes these coins to actually have a wide and a narrow rim. And the narrow rim is usually been shaved, so it's got rounded corners. This one has got square corners. So that would give that the effect as well. So these coins are quite common, and the engraver was Alfonso Munoz. Don't even know if I said his name properly. So that is the 5 pesos. So this is a common one. First minted in 1989, last minted in 2001, and the years that they didn't mint this coin, they minted these commemorative ones that we will have a look in a minute. So the first commemorative coin was 1993, and this one has a variable. So this has incense in it, and they swing it around in the church to provide incense all over the place. And it depends if you like incense or not. actually would like to actually have one of these, just swing it around my house. I'll probably throw it through the window or something like that. That's how much of a klutz I am. So this is in the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. So, and there's the logo of the actual place of Way of St. James logo. It looks like it might be radiating sun. 5 pesetas, and the mintage of this coin is also quite high. Yeah, 372 million. So for the rest of the coins, I'm not going to say the mintages because none of them are under 100 million. So these coins should be very easy to get. And on the, so this should be the obverse because it has the country's name. And you have a place just the other side just has the denomination. So this is St. James himself. And as you can see, is a saint. So he probably would have been a priest in the church, although I don't know much about him. And here we have a pilgrim shell. It has his name, Jacobio. So St. James in Portuguese, I assume. And if we look at two different coins, see the top one has a wide rim and the bottom one has the narrow. And you can see the problem with this. So they must have had a problem with probably the hubbing of the coin, or even I don't know what actually caused this. It's not double stamping. I would say more than likely it's that this is not being contained properly, so the coin is spread a bit more than it is supposed to. So maybe the actual collar was just a little bit too big for the actual coin, but the difference is probably not even a millimeter. So that is a lot of these years you should be able to get these two varieties, but they don't seem to be too scarce. Okay, the next coin that we have is 1994. So this one's is the part of the autonomous regions of Spain series, but they also issued these coins in 25 pesetas. So here's the Castilla autonomous region, and on some of the 50 peseta coins as well. So let's see if we can pick one up. Maybe I don't have one. Okay, so no. So yeah, a few of the peseta coins, 50 pesetas had autonomous regions on them. So anyway, so this one's also a very common coin. You can see from these two coins we have the wide and the narrow rim. So those are, yeah, as I got these as a bulk lot. Sorry, there you go. Had the two sides. So as I got this as a bulk lot, someone obviously collected these beforehand. So this was a set that they just wanted to get rid of. So that was my nice pickup. And on this side, we have a dancer, probably in the traditional clothes of the region. So that's quite a nice coin. Okay, the next one we have is 1995. So here, so on this coin we have the Asturias Victoria Cross. And it looks like quite a nice cross. And it's part of the flag. So if you look up the Asturian flag, it is part in the central part on the red flag, and it's supposed to come from the kingdom of Asturia that used to exist in that region. So these two coins are wide rims, you can see from that, and the third one looks like it also is a wide rim, so I don't have any narrow rims. That doesn't indicate that any of these are rare or scarce, because the mintage is quite high, about 2 to 300 million. And on the back we have a Herrero. So this is a type of granary that they build in Spain it's raised above the ground on stilts. So you can see the stilts down below. So that's indicative of the actual region. So these coins are quite nice, and you're probably paying about $2 to $3 per coin. Although the greater the error, see this one looks like it might have a grease strike with the lines radiating from the center. So the indicators of grease striking. The mint marks is pretty nearly non-existent, so that looks like a grease strike. This one as well. So that could be why the rim on these ones look a bit strange. And this one looks a bit okay, so maybe also the collar is a lot bigger than what it's supposed to be. So the next coin we have has a mintage of about 670 million. So this is going to be very common for hundreds of years. And the building that you see is the Porch of Revalen. So that's part of the city gates of that place. And there's cathedral in the background. So if the rims of these three coins, they look like they're wide rims. We have a thickness. So once again, I'm just guessing that the actual flan and the collar was just a little bit bigger, so it made the actual rim a lot bigger than what it is. You can get narrow rims as well. On the reverse, we have a woman on stilts with grapes and the name La Rioja. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Don't know. So that's the province that this coin commemorates, and it has M4 the magic mint mark. So this is quite a nice coin. And once again, the wide rims have square, so they're not rounded on the side, they're pretty much square shaped. So now the next coin I have has a mintage of 700 million. So obviously this denomination was quite a popular coin denomination. And this is the province of Balearias Islands. So they're in the Mediterranean. Mallorca and Ibiza are a part of them. And we have looks like a soldier, could be a soldier, on horseback. This one seems to be narrow rim. This one might be a wide rim down below. You can see the differences in the striking of the actual rim. So if we turn over, yeah, this seems to be a wide rim, narrow rim. It's just a way of the striking. This one seems to have been executed quite nicely. This one's probably poorly executed. Also, could have had a little bit of a grease strike on it as well. Looks like it's got doubling on the horse's head. So, Spain had pretty much a lot of problems of the minting of this coin. So, this side has a fuller on the archaeological site in Mallorca, and it says the information about the actual Mallorca Biosphera or whatever. So anyway, it's probably just a biological reserve, and the country's name, Spain, and it's also would be an archaeological reserve as well. So these coins, you know, once again, only a few dollars, but they're just a nice series to actually get. Okay, so in 1999, they issued their last coin to commemorate the provinces. After this, they just issued the 5 pesetas as the standard design, first issued in 1989. And this one has the gate of the Orchard of the Bombs. So I'm not too sure if that translation is correct, but it looks nice. It's got the coat of arms. Looks like a Spain. Anyway, I need to look that up. And on the reverse of the coin, we just have a Mercier wheel. So this is a water wheel designed to provide power probably to a windmill, or more than likely to grind up grains to produce flour. And the bottom one is a wide rim and the top one is a narrow rim. You can see the differences. Once again, this collar is probably a bit big for the actual die and flan, and this collar seems to have been the right size. And the last one I have, yeah, the collar is also the same. So that is the commemorative coins of Spain in the 5 peseta denomination. These are not hard to get. You shouldn't be paying more than $5 per coin. Although some of the wider and narrow rims, one date might be have one of the errors that are actually a lot more common than another year. So just look around, and once again, if you're going to buy these coins, just try and buy them in bulk lots. That's the best way you're going to actually build up your collection. Anyway, thank you very much and have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you and goodbye.